Hello losers, it's Mal, and today we are going to be looking at my personal tier list for every single add-on in the game for Death Slinger. Now, this is coming from someone who has nearly 2,500 hours in Death Slinger alone, so there might be some things that might be in a higher tier for you and in a lower tier for me, so keep that in mind when you're looking at the video. But yeah, all in all, I hope you enjoyed this tier list, and yeah, I hope you learn a thing or two about how weak I think add-ons are compared to other people. Love you losers. See ya. Bye. There we go. So let's do this. So, this is coming for, before we start, I do want to do this just quickly for YouTube. And yeah, we'll start off with this. Before I start, I do want to say I have 2,500 hours on Death Slinger, so this is coming from someone who has basically mastered the killer, or is in the process of mastering the killer. So this is coming from someone who has a lot of hours and someone who's been playing a lot. So if some add-ons are in a tier that you guys would put in a lower tier or in a higher tier, the reason why is because of experience. And also my personal playstyle is very aggressive, where some other people might play more defensive and more passive. So yeah, that's the reason why my add-ons might be in weird tiers. So starting off with barbed wire. Barbed wire, I would basically put meh. Yes, it increases. If you don't know what barbed wire does, barbed wire increases the deep wound mend time by 3 seconds, which isn't that good, to be honest. Yeah, it wastes more time, but at the same time, you have better perks that do that for you. So, yeah, you shouldn't be relying on deep wound as a Death Slinger. You should be relying on quick traces and getting people down quickly and forcing people to heal, because otherwise they'll get killed instantly. You know? Cigar. It's great. Cigar literally takes your... What is it now? Like a 3-second stun or a 2-second stun? It takes your stun and decreases it by a second. Which is fucking insane. It's like built-in save the best for last. So yeah, like, fucking Cigar is borderline... Actually, yeah, it's godlike. Like, Cigar is stupidly powerful. Bayshaw's Gold Tooth doesn't work at the moment. I don't think this ever works. Reeling speed isn't important if you know how to position yourself and move around while reeling people. So, yeah. Chewing tobacco does the same thing as Cigar, just a lower amount of time. So, yeah, it's just going to be great. The same reason why Cigar is great is the same for chewing tobacco. Nah, Gold Creek Whiskey, just... After the Terror Radius change, it doesn't do anything, honestly. They need to change Gold Creek Whiskey, because it's stupid. At the moment, it's so bad. It's so bad. Same with Hellshire Iron. Undetectable doesn't matter to a Death Slinger. The only thing that matters to a Death Slinger is that you can shoot people and people are pressured off generators by your Terror Radius. Honey Locust Thorns. This gives you Mangled. Yeah, so this gives you Mangled, gives the survivor Mangled if they break your chain. Nah, you shouldn't be working to break your chain as a Death Slinger. You shouldn't. And yes, this goes against what I said about like Cigar and this, but if you're winning Cigar, you already know what you're doing. So yeah, unless you won Cigar with it, it's basically useless. Iridescent Coin, halfway decent. In my opinion, it should be base kit. But yeah, if you're shooting people from that far away, you're barely getting the wheel speed. You're barely getting the wheel, and it's so hard for Slinger to make up for that, you know? You kill people quicker by just using Save the Best for Last and 2-hitting them. So this is basically only used by Death Slingers that want to do those like very long shot montages. Claw Smasher. Not really that good anymore. It used to be good when quick scoping was a thing, because you used to move way faster with it. But at the moment, nah, your movement speed is fast enough to space kit. So Claw Smasher doesn't really work that well. Warden's Badge, like Gold Creek Whiskey, dog shit. Just, why do you want a smaller Terror Radius when your Terror Radius is big enough to begin with? You know? And it only happens when you aim down sights as well. Prison Crane, godlike. That extra second can get you any hit in the game. and it's insane because I've undervalued this add-on for so long that yeah, it is a really good add-on if you can get good at using it. It's insane. Tin oil can meh. The cooldown isn't the longest part of a shot. If you miss a shot, the longest part is reloading. Yeah. The same thing for Claw Smasher is the same for Wanted Poster. Movement speed bonuses while aiming down sights isn't really that important, since you're going to be only aiming down sights for a short amount of time anyway, just to hit someone around like just the end of the loop or just before they get to a pallet and so on. So it doesn't really make sense to want it. Warden's Keys. I'm going to put both of these up here because you already know they're the best add-ons in the game for Death Slinger. Literally, just having a 2-second reload, just you shut down nutcases instantly and no one can get away from you, especially with Save the Best for Last. I think with Save the Best for Last it takes you 3 seconds to recover or some shit. So, yeah, that's from a hit and reloading. Belt is 0.25, that is insanely fast for Death Slinger. You have to remember that the base reload speed is 2.75. With Ammo Belt alone, it goes down to 2.5, which is a 20 or 30% decrease. Nah, just by itself it's S tier, Falcon. Honestly, Belt is undervalued by the community, and it is fucking powerful. As a separate add-on, still godlike. Fair. I would put it in S because it's still powerful as shit. Anything that increases your reload speed is fucking powerful as shit. Thorns. This. Meh. Nettles aren't really that useful. Longer mend time doesn't make sense for Death Slinger. It doesn't. You can kill people very quickly and you don't normally just injure the entire team. You're not... As Slinger, you are not Legion, and people need to start realising that. You do not play in the same way as Legion. You play as a near insta-down killer. And that's how you want to play. You want to get into cases as quick as possible. You want to end those cases as quick as possible. And you want to juggle the entire team the entire time that you're playing the game, and that's how you play Slinger. You don't play Slinger as a Legion. You don't. And that's why these add-ons are dog shit. Rickety Crane, dog shit. It's made to be dog shit. It's made to be the worst add-on in the game. What else can I say about it? Rickety Crane is dog shit. The end. Yeah, they are. You shouldn't be wasting your shots. Like, if there's multiple people around you, you should just basic attack them. You know? Like, yeah, if you have the opportunity to spread damage. But that's something any killer would do. You know? You don't just use your gun willy-nilly. You don't do that. You only use your gun if you know you can down someone, or if you need to deny dead hard, or so on and so forth. Like, you don't just waste time with your gun. You don't. This, I would actually say, is great. This add-on, because it gives Mangled, you don't need to run, you're wasting time on survivors. And this add-on here is the only time that I would say hit and run is fine. Because, let's say you have a 3-gun, and people are running into your 3-gun, or if you're camping, and people are running towards the hook to camp, and then you have this add-on here, yeah? This add-on turns Death Slinger into Legion. It just does. Because you're giving everyone Mangled, and Mangled doesn't go away until you get hooked, or until you get healed. So forcing you to heal, but punishing you for healing. So that add-on is great. Snake oil, dog shit. Spit polished cloth, same as tin can. So this is where I will put every single add-on for Death Slinger. As you can see, nothing beats Ammo Belt. Nothing. Actually, wait. Yeah, nothing beats Ammo Belt keys, because it's just so fucking stupid. Bayshore Cigar decreases your stun time after breaking your crane by 1 second, and Prison Crane gives you an extra second while reeling. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is, to be honest. Good tier list, thanks. I understand with Iwi Coin, people are going to be saying, "Oh yeah, Iwi Coin is better." Iwi Coin isn't. It is a very, it's a decent add-on, but it's not good enough to be an Iwi in my opinion. I think Iwi Coin should be base kit in my opinion. Like if you hit just the end of your range, they are exposed, and that's it. Green movement speed add-on. What movement speed add-on? Oh, do you mean wanted? Yeah, wanted poster. Yeah. I don't like wanted poster myself. Switch with someone else. Just go ammo belt. Ammo belt is... You can't beat it. You can't beat ammo